Well, as promised on a vlog last week when I talked about the £6,000 book, it's 5:06 AM. I'm sat at my computer desk, I have my coffee, I'm going to write a book. This is going to be the plan every morning for the next 4 weeks until I have the next book written. No idea what I'm going to write this morning. I haven't had a chance to do any planning for it. I have cleared off my computer desk though, so I'm so tired. 21st of May, Sunday 21st of May, that's the day the new book's out. There you go, put that out in the world. I don't even know what it is yet, I don't even know what it's about yet. That's the day it comes out, so now I have to do this. Well, I think that's been a productive hour. It is now 6:03, so it's actually only been 57 minutes, but I'm going to let myself off. I've got just over 1,000 words worth of notes and research on other books in the YouTube book space. There definitely seems to be a gap in the market. I've got my ideas book up and running for this. I've confirmed my release date, and I need to add on there that I'm going to commit to an hour a day on this to make sure that I do. And that is my rough mind map for how this book is going to look. This is the exact process I went through for the Lazy Students Revision Guide. That time I did it in 6 weeks. This time we're looking to do it in 11 weeks. It's definitely doable. I want this book to be any good though, which is why I'm taking the extra time on it. 21st of May 2017, it's a week before I go to London Comic Con. We will have a new book for you then. It's going to be I still don't know a title. It's definitely going to be something to do with YouTube, something to do with getting 1 million views in your first year, I think. If you're interested in doing this kind of stuff yourself, the process I'm using is, I'll link down to a book down in the description, which was really helpful when I did this last time, and I've reread the book over the weekend because it's very good. It's called Book Launch. It's by a guy called Chandler Bolt, who's younger than I am, which is painful, but his process is spot on, and I will be at the point within a day or two where I've got this whole thing structured out, ready to go, and I'll just start knocking out 2,000 words every morning, and I should have a first draft of this done by the end of next week. That's the plan, and then we'll take it from there. Sometimes being a teacher is fun. Making this picture, definitely one of those times. I'm very impressed with the moustache situation we've got going on in that picture as well. Right, well, I've had some insight into one massive potential drawback of the plan that we're going through with over the next 6 months or so, because I'm suddenly really behind on the videos I'm supposed to be making. I had a really productive morning this morning, getting up early, getting the book planned. I'm feeling really happy, really positive about that book. I think it's going to be really cool, and I am motivated to get up and work on that again tomorrow morning, so that's a massive positive. Massive negative, and the thing that I need some kind of contingency for, is my laptop decided to just give up on me yesterday. I got yesterday's vlog recorded quite early in the day. You'll remember it was pretty much all done in the afternoon. So we came home from the little trip to the shops, got it all edited, put it onto render, and then we went to my dad's for dinner. So rather than leaving the laptop downstairs where Dave could get at it while we were out, I unplugged it, put it on the bed upstairs, and I don't know if it just had a total freak out while it was doing that. It got the vlog rendered, but then when I went back to it last night, it didn't recognise the second hard drive on there. It could only find the SSD that the operating system is on. It couldn't find the hard drive at all, including the bit where the vlog was. I had to reboot about 4 times before it believed it had a hard drive on there. So I managed to get the vlog off it and uploaded, but it took an absolute age to upload. I came out into the garage assuming that it was just a bit of nonsense and it wouldn't be a big deal, and how it got uploaded in the end. We're up and running again, it can see the hard drive again. Came out here to do a Total Extreme Wrestling video, do a Football Manager video, and it just wouldn't work. I got the wrestling game opened up, pressed record on Bandicam, and it just did a second, completely froze, wouldn't let me play it back. I tried again with Football Manager, everything was just freezing. It was getting a second into the recording and just not working. I tried OBS, that wouldn't work. I went into the Task Manager and my disk usage was at 100%. So there's something up with my hard disk. This is on the second disk, the one that I basically do everything to. Everything's recorded to. Bandicam lives there, all the bits and pieces that I do record onto there. I'm hoping, I'm out of my garage now, I'm hoping that the magic pixies have fixed the problem. I've fiddled with it a little bit. I haven't gone to the extent of a full reinstall of Windows, mainly because I'll lose my Total Extreme Wrestling save, I think. I might be able to salvage it. I can still see the hard drive at the moment, so I could whip it off there. I have got a bit in the way of contingency. I've got the computer in the house that you saw me sat at this morning when I was writing, so if it really comes to it, I could record my Football Manager videos in there. Luckily, I already had one come out today, because I managed to get them recorded in advance, so that wasn't as much of a disaster. But I've got nothing now. There's no more content scheduled. It's 8:45 on Monday night. I am out here hoping I'm able to record something. If not, the next thing I'm going to do is record a message very similar to this one to go out on the gaming channel and say, there's not going to be any videos today. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. It might not be with a green screen and the lighting and the proper microphone though, because it's not as simple as just going and doing this in the house. You've seen my living room on these vlogs now. There's nowhere for me to set up all the studio lights and the green screen and the microphone. In fact, if I show you this desk setup I've got in here now. So this is the view from my desk. So my laptop lives there. There's my microphone on this fancy thing that means I can do that and it doesn't wreck the sound. Not that I'm using that microphone for this anyway. I don't even know why it's turned on. I'm just using the one on the camera because I'm too lazy on these vlogs. But I've got those two big lights. That one's quite far away. There's no room for that in the living room. If I then spin round behind me, I've got the green screen looking massive behind me. And my heater down there, of course, because I'm out in the garage and it's freezing cold. So there's no way to get all that stuff in the house. So if I do have to do a video in the house, it's gonna just be, I'll probably bring the old blue snowball in that Anna still uses for the podcast on a Friday. I'll sit and use that, so the sound will be rubbish. The camera will be rubbish, because, I mean, it'll still be this camera, but there'll be no green screen behind me. It's gonna be really close to my face, sort of like it was in the vlog earlier today. And you've seen what the lighting's like in that room. I had a lamp on my face this morning, but my computer's in a very dark corner of the room. So the lighting will be awful. So I hope it doesn't come to that. I hope the computer works now. In fact, shall we have a little look at it? So if we get into the task manager again, I mean, it's doing nothing at the moment, but luckily it all seems to be doing okay. I've fiddled with it a lot. I've done a disk defragmentation, I've done a cleanup thing, I've removed some bloatware that was on here, I've changed some settings in Windows to try and speed it all up. I'm hoping I've fixed all that now. It seems to be loading up software properly. I don't know if it's going to load up Windows. I mean, Windows Explorer's just popped up quite quick and easy. No, I don't want a new version of Bandicam. See, there you go. This is a problem I was having last night. No, I don't need to fix the last recording that I did. But hopefully the next one I do will be okay. It's loading up directories okay. So this is what was happening when I was trying to record last night. I don't know if you can hear that if we turn the volume up fully. This is as far as it would get.
Hello, I missed.
Just got stuck.
Hello, I missed.
Apologies if you watch the vlog daily and you're behind on the Football Manager stuff. You just got spoiled. It's the risk. You're always going to run that risk. You should be up to date on everything. Watch Kev's videos every day as soon as they come out. That's about it. This has been the most boring vlog in the history of the world. Kev's sleepy and writing a book, and Kev has computer problems, so not doing videos. The learning point to come out of this, and the thing that I need to make sure I have got in place for August, 80 days to go by the way, for August, is if this laptop does break, what on earth am I going to do? I can't afford to. This laptop was over £1,000. Anna will kill me. She doesn't know. She knows now. She knew it was expensive. But I can't go out and buy a new laptop. I can't realistically use the PC for YouTube stuff long term. It would be a very short term solution, and it would massively cut down on the content I can produce, because I would be working around a schedule of when there's no one else in the living room, which is about 30 minutes each day, unless I start doing videos first thing in the morning, but then I can't do the writing first thing in the morning. It becomes a mess. So I need a contingency plan. I need to get a decent backup of this taken once I get it working again. I need a proper boot disk thing, not that I've got a disk drive. Answers on a postcard. What on earth should I do? Or should I just go out and buy a pile of spare ones of these, so if they break I can just hurl this one in the sea and just get the other one set up? I mean, that might be the best solution actually. I need to record some content for my other channels. As much fun as I have talking to you like every day, there's more of them and they're scary sometimes when I don't feed them with regular content. So I don't even think I'm cutting this short. I think that was probably roughly a normal length vlog. It just didn't have much variety of topic or much to it. So apologies. I've already apologised once. Stop apologising, Kev. It was fine. They learnt about the book. The book is going to be cool. If you are looking forward to the book, make sure you pop a like on this video to show me you're looking forward to it. There is going to be the opportunity for you to get very, very involved in this book. So some of the things I've got planned at the moment is we need to build a launch team of people who are going to go out and make a massive amount of hype for this book so that when it drops, people are ready for it. So that'll involve getting a preview version of the book for free. Hopefully you then going onto Amazon and popping a review on there for it the day it comes out, telling everyone how great it is. There's going to be a social media campaign. I'm going to ask you lot to help pick the book cover in the same way as I did with the Lazy Students Revision Guide. I'm going to buy 4 or 5 different covers, stick them on social media, and you're going to vote on the one you think is best. Hopefully. You don't have to. It's not a contractual obligation, but you lot as a collective whole will vote on the one that you think is best. And I'm going to kind of let you behind the curtain all the way through. I tried to do this about 2-3 years ago when I started trying to write a novel that still hasn't got anywhere, but it was a little series I had on an old channel that doesn't exist anymore, writing a novel in 100 days or something. I got about 10 days in of just 10-15 second videos in the morning saying I've done another 2,000 words. This is going to be a little bit more interesting than that hopefully, but I will keep you up to date with how we're doing. I've got the mind map and everything done now. Next step is to outline it in Scrivener, and if you don't know what Scrivener is and you're interested, let me know down in the comments and I'll give you a tour of Scrivener later on in the week maybe. Again, let me know if that's not going to interest you though. I don't want to make this into Kev's boring book talk if you're not interested in any of that. But enough of all that anyway. I need to get on with making some Football Manager and wrestling videos before the lynch mob gets to me, and quite frankly, just in case it doesn't work and I have to run in the house quickly before Anna starts her podcast while she's upstairs putting Sproglet to bed. So thank you very much for watching. I need to run.